gonna do today's cold reading of one of Taylor Swift's songs on Midnight's album. It's been a long day. I've been trying to do it all day, so I don't know. Maybe I'll do The Great War. This is a cold reading. Like I haven't. Maybe I should like listen to it first. Yeah, I mean, look at this tape. I mean, yeah, I could relate. I was putting a fence all day. I was looking for maple trees, tapping them, like a lot going on. So yeah, it was kind of a, a battle day. Okay, my knuckles were bruised like violets. Yeah, I feel you. T. Sucker punching walls. Cursed you as I sleep talked. Okay. Wow, sucker punching walls is like you're hitting walls without them seeing you. Damn, you're like, it's like some ninja shit. That's cool. As I sleep talked. Cursed you as I sleep talked. Okay, so that's probably two different situations going on right there because I don't think she's sucker punching walls while she's sleep talking. Maybe? I don't know. You never know. The people are capable of lots of different things. Spineless in my tomb of silence. Okay, so she's not saying anything, right? She's silent. She's in her tomb. She's dead. Spineless. She's afraid. So she's afraid while she's sleeping. No. While she's dead. So, okay, so she has a death feeling going. Tore your banners down, took the battle underground. Whew, this is tough doing cold reading. Maybe I should like listen to it beforehand sometimes. Okay, tore your banners down, took the battle underground. Okay, right, so someone's, they're proud, showing who they are and what they do. And she tore that shit down. She's like, doom. And she took the battle underground. Usually when you take it underground, like, you're only bringing someone down underground because you know the underground and you have the advantage. Right? Yeah, that's what they did in Vietnam, right? Got our asses whooped. The Americans did. Okay, and maybe it was ego swinging. Okay, so now she's saying could have been both their faults. Maybe it was her. Oh, so it could be cheating, but it could also be, she doesn't care, polygamist, whatever you want to, polyamory. It's polyamory. I don't think the other one was the right word. Right, so multiple partners. Maybe it was her. Flashes of the battle come back to me in a blur. Okay, so, that happens when you have multiple partners. Sometimes, you're like, oh, I forgot my phone. You go to the house and there's another person there. And it's like, oh, okay. And then, yeah. And then there's all that bloodshed, crimson clover. I don't know what clover is there. I mean, I guess clover like covers the ground. So like the blood was just covering the ground. So they got in a huge fight. Like, Sweet dream was over. Ooh, yeah, okay. Yeah, blood all over the ground, covered. My hand was the one you reached for. Okay, maybe I'll get this one later. All throughout the Great War. Okay, so he was pissed too, so he was going after her. Always remember, tears on the letter. I vowed not to cry anymore. If we survive the Great War, you drew up some good faith treaties. Okay, so they're trying to make amends here. But did they know it was a war the whole time? Did they like that? Okay. I drew curtains closed, drank my poison all alone. You said I have to trust more freely. Okay. She's not ghosting anyone here. She's, what is this, one of her top 5? Is this singing about the same person here? Is this one of Taylor's songs or Her ex or something, right? This one. I don't know. How's that room here? Okay. You said I have to trust more freely, but diesel is desire. You are playing with fire. Okay, playing with fire with diesel. Well, some shit's gonna get hot, burning, and maybe it's the past that's talking, screaming from the crypt. Yeah, so war. So there's battles and more battles and more battles, telling me to punish you for things you never did. Okay, so now we're getting into some sadistic shit. So I guess this person just likes to be punished. So I justified it. All that bloodshed, crimson and clover. The bombs were closer. Okay, so you're on. So what? It was further away, and now it's because they fought, they got closer. She wanted the relationship more. I mean, that makes sense, kind of. Or maybe he was, or she was, creating things that were harder. Like before, it was like superficial fighting. Now it's like, I know you, and I'm gonna hurt you really bad. That's, yeah. My hand was the one you reached for all throughout the Great War. Always remember, the burning embers. I vowed not to fight anymore. Okay, so she split. She's like, okay, I'm not fighting anymore. So it's either they both left, no more, or they had a peace treaty and they decided to make amends. Let's see. It turned into something bigger. Okay. Something in the haze. Got a sense I'd been betrayed. Okay, so then went back to battles. Your finger on my hairpin triggers. Oh yeah, so he's pushing. He's pushing her. Soldier down on that icy ground. So she's fighting. She's down again. Now it's different. Now it's ice. First it was, blood all over the ground. Then it was fire. Now it's ice. So, I'm liking the elements she's using here. It's pretty cool. Looked up at me with honor and truth. Okay. Broken and blue, so I called off the troops. Okay. It's pretty straightforward. That was the night I nearly lost you. So she was ready to leave, and then he was being honest. Or someone was being honest. I really thought I'd lost you. We can plant a memory garden, say a solemn prayer, place a poppy in my hair. Peace, man. There's no morning glory. It was war. It wasn't fair. I should probably look more into Taylor Swift. I don't know much about her. I just like this album. For some reason, this year I've just been listening to it a lot. There's no morning glory, so I don't know if that's how they feel the glory, or it's like the flower. It was war. It wasn't fair. Okay, so more betrayal. And we will never go back to that. Bloodshed, crimson clover, The worst was over. My hand was the one you reached for all throughout the Great War. Always remember, we burned for better. I vowed I would always be yours, because we survived the Great War. I'll always be yours, because we survived the Great War. I vowed I will always be yours. So she's doing an incantation there. Well, at this song, she's still with this person. And she's gone through a lot. So she calls it a war. There's been a lot of stuff happening. So maybe this is love. She's talking about love. Why else go through all that kind of stuff? Maybe it wasn't a lover. Maybe it was a family member, right? No. That's why it's still happening. because usually from her other songs, she like disses out for partners, boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever. So yeah, family member. I want to say this is maybe it's her mom. I vowed I will always be yours. I don't know. What do you think? Respond in the comments down below. I'm going to start adding more stuff like this at the bottom. So hit that like button. And I don't know, this is like the 5th or 6th song that I've done. So I don't know. If you like it, look at the other ones. Thanks for tuning in.